Hey family, what's up? We back in this. Mike Tyson's getting back in the ring again. What do you guys think about that? It's gonna be a big network fight. I mean, it's on Netflix, so um, they had an interview because the fight is coming the 15th this Friday. So let's just take a look and see what's going on. Get some commentary on it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this. I mean, I guess everybody wants to see it, just to see Mike Tyson and his name, But as far as advertising and actually setting it up, I think it's kind of brilliant. Jake Paul is pretty good promoter, and he comes up with some unique ideas when it comes to the boxing area. But let's just check it out and see what the deal is, and do we believe it? So let's get started, buddy.
Why does Mike Tyson win this fight?
Because I'm Mike Tyson.
It would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history when I put this man to sleep.
I think he thinks this is going to be a very easy night. It's not going to be an easy night.
We made history together, and we got a chance to make history together again.
There'll be nothing less
second
than the last
main
fight.
event.
We're just days away from the biggest boxing event in recent memory. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. This isn't pay-per-view, it's Netflix. And this is MVPs face to face. Gentlemen, how you doing? Good to see you.
We'll meet you, bro.
Look, to maintain order, we're gonna allow you guys 45 seconds to answer my question. The opponent has 45 seconds to respond.
This is like a presidential debate.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right.
When I'm here, it's important.
Hopefully it's not 2v1 like Trump had to do it.
Nah, man, we good, we good. You guys ready?
Go.
All right, let's get it. We're gonna start with you, Mike. Why'd you agree to take this fight with Jake Paul?
I believe this is going to be great for boxing. I believe I'm going to win.
Jake, why'd you agree to take the fight with Mike?
Man, he's a legend, This is the guy. This is one of the two most famous boxers to ever live, him and Muhammad Ali. This is a dream come true for me. I am inspired by Mike, his story, what he's persevered through. And to be able to fight him and to share the ring with such a legend is a special moment for me, and it's historic. And the fact that we did it with Netflix, it's the biggest fight of the century, and that's what I love to do. Make history, have fun, and go to war.
Well, to add on top of what does it mean for boxing?
Everything, man. This all came from an ayahuasca ceremony. When I saw this happening, I saw the butterfly effect of every kid going into the gym the next day wanting to be like me or Mike. 700 million people watching on Netflix. Wow. And the impact this will have on the sport is unfathomable, and it's untangible, quite frankly.
Okay, Mike, so what does it mean to be fighting Jake Paul? And same question to you, what does this mean for boxing?
To be honest, boxing's never seen nothing like this in the history of boxing. Since it began 250 years ago, it's never seen anything like this, and probably never will.
Well, Mike, let me ask you this. What does it say about Mike Tyson if he knocks out a 27-year-old Jake Paul?
Mike just knocked somebody else out again. This is going to be big. It's just, it's not like it's just some 27-year-old.
So this fight is bigger for Mike than Jake. Jake loses either way with this fight. So whether he wins, whether he loses, he loses. But and we know why. I mean, if you beat Mike, he's 58. He's yeah, he's an older fighter. But if you win, he's 58. He's an older fighter. So there's no winning for Jake as far as his reputation, because really nobody cares, to be honest with you. But would we sit down and watch it? Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and watch it. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's what they're banking on, is people gonna sit and watch it and tune in. And for Mike, I mean, he has everything to gain. He has his, of course, reputation, 58, a comeback story, fighting a youngster. You know what I'm saying? Strong youngster. No, let alone the money he's getting for this deal. So yeah, so he's a winner either way, I feel, with Mike Tyson.
It's Jake Paul.
Jake, same question to you. What does it mean if you knock out a 58-year-old Mike Tyson?
Exactly.
Yeah, when it happens, it's going to be a little bittersweet because I have love for him. But at the current moment, we're meant to go to war. He's trying to take the food off my plate. I'm trying to take the food off of his plate. And that's what warriors do. Right. But for me, I've dreamt this, manifested it, and it'll be the start of, what has been a 12-year career for me in entertainment and acting and working and all the things I've done now into boxing. This is finally my moment and my time to shine. And I'm going to show the world who the fuck I am because everyone's doubted me. Everyone's had something.
All right, so he said 12-year career. Mind you, he's only 27, so he's meaning everything he's done, not just boxing. Boxing's been maybe 4 years or so, 3 or 4 years professionally. So that's what he's referring to. And if you're not familiar with Jake Paul, he has really only fought one professional fighter, boxer, that is. Everybody else has been either older or UFC, MMA, but nothing but one professional fighter, and that's Tommy Fury, and he lost against Tommy Fury. So this would be the second professional fighter, but he's an older Tyson. Me, everybody wants to see Tyson win. I mean, I do. I just want to see Tyson go at him. But let's see what else I got to say in this interview.
To say nothing was ever given to me. I've had to work for it all, suppressed by everyone, kicked off of YouTube, kicked off of platforms, canceled 5 times, and here I am throwing the biggest event in really all of entertainment, actually. And now it shows to the rest of the world what hard work and perseverance can do. And I'm just happy to be able to show that to other kids who maybe have to go through adversity and have to fight and have to keep on proving themselves time and time again.
So from your answer, what I got is, you said when it does happen.
Yeah.
So you're gonna knock Mike out?
It's already written.
Okay. You heard that shit?
Clearly.
Just making sure. I like that confidence right there.
This is the baddest man on the planet. Heavyweight.
Used to be.
I mean, just look at the fucking...
Used to be. He had a very good reputation. I still think he's pretty good, to be very honest with you. Jake Paul think this shit is a cakewalk, and it is not. Tyson finna eat his ass up. And I think that 58 is not that old, especially you got muscle memory, and that's what you do since you was 15, 16 years old. Probably younger than that. I can remember, maybe 14.
guy sitting here right now.
Right.
He's an animal. He posts Instagram pictures and I get a little scared because of how good he looks. But I have to step up to this level and show people that I can accomplish the impossible. And that's what the story of Jake Paul is all about.
Now I do like his story. I know he's arrogant at times and he's pretty boisterous, but young people, as far as making dreams come true, I hate to use the word manifested, but just really believing in yourself and having faith in what you can do, we all can learn from that. And we all can accomplish the things that we want to accomplish. So this kid has really accomplished some big, big, big things. So nobody can take that away from him. So much respect for that.
Now, Mike, a lot of people gonna point to your fight with Kevin McBride and say that that's when your skills basically dissipated 20 years ago.
My life has changed since then, and I decided to fight Roy Jones, and that was successful. And now
That Roy Jones fight, I hated it. I hated watching them because I'm a huge fan of both of them. And I didn't feel like, I don't know how I feel about that fight actually. That fight sucked to me. Now one of the guys looked good. They just like they was fucking sparring. That was it. I mean, I didn't want them to really fight. I mean, which I really kind of got what I wanted. I didn't really want them to fight, but this fight, I need Tyson to be that animal. You feel me?
we're fighting.
So people shouldn't even bring that shit up no more.
No, they should bring it up.
Okay.
They should see the difference from there to now.
Gotcha. And what you have to say?
Me at my worst, to me at the biggest event in the history of events right now. There's never been any bigger than this. So what they have to say about that?
What you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what critics do. They sit on their couches, they sit in their homes, and they have so many things to say because they're unhappy with their lives themselves. They'll try to rip people apart like me and Mike, who are actually going and fucking doing something.
He had 11 pro
He's
fights,
right about
one
that too.
amateur fight. How do you rate him?
Hey, listen, he's been successful in all those pro fights except one, and that's why we're fighting.
It's been 4 years in professional boxing. And in terms of what I've done in those 4 years and the amount I've learned is more than any pro boxer. So just in terms of how much I've learned and grown, I'm the fastest growing and learning boxer in the sport. And that's what I rate myself off of. If you calculate how good I got from year 1 to year 4, no one else has made that progress. So really, to me, that's the most important thing to focus on. And I have big plans, and I'm continuing to, again, do the impossible and show people what I'm capable of. And they chalk up what I've done to the fights being rigged. Still, when he posts on his Instagram looking like a killer, hitting the shit out of the mitts, the top 5 comments are, if Jake wins this fight, it's completely rigged. And that used to bother me.
Right.
That used to bother me because I was like, no, I'm working so hard. Can't you fucking people see? But now I take it as a compliment because the human peon brain of the 99% can't even comprehend
Can't even get it.
how good I've gotten and what I'm accomplishing in this world.
They telling me you're talking too long. There's not no Trump shit. They trying to give me the.
That's what I'm saying. I knew this was gonna happen.
See, don't.
Hey, we got all the time in the world. We can make edits. What's your name? Joe. Shut the fuck up, Joe. Thank you.
Control, do your thing. He over there. Don't harass me no more, Joe, nigga. That wasn't on me. All right, now look, one thing that people cannot deny is your activity. This is your 3rd fight this year. You had 3 fights last year, 6 fights in the last 2 years. Where boxers are fighting once every 2 or 3 years. Does that make you better as a boxer, the activity?
Yeah, 100%. And I have to stay active. I have to stay working towards my goal of becoming a world champion. So there needs to be 3 fights a year for me at least. And that's how I get better, is under the bright lights and performing when there's adrenaline and nerves.
Gotcha.
I've always been in the gym training. I'm in boxing, professional fighters. I'm just, activity is great. I had 15 fights in 1 year when I was younger. And I think activity is great, but I'm prepared. I'm just ready to go.
Now, does a loss to Jake Paul damage your legacy?
I don't look at my life as a legacy. Legacy to me means ego. Who the fuck cares about my legacy? I'm gonna be dead soon one day. But he's not gonna win.
What do you say about your legacy if you end up beating Mike Tyson, and not just beating Mike Tyson, knocking Mike Tyson out?
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history on Friday night when I put this man to sleep. So that is pretty dope.
My dude, we love you, Jake, but beating the 58, like I say, Jake is not gonna win regardless. If he beat him or if he loses, it's still the same old shit. So it's like, I think it's entertainment. I think a lot of us really appreciate the entertainment. Nobody wants to see Mike Tyson get beat up, but I also want to see Mike Tyson get that paycheck that he deserves, because he was taken advantage of a lot in his younger career, way, way, way more than he should have been. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to see Mike Tyson get that paycheck. I want to see him be able to take care of his family. I also want him safe and not harmed. And me personally, I appreciate the entertainment. I don't want to see him get hurt at all, period, because I think he's beloved, and that's the character that we love. That we love. I mean, I always was a huge Mike Tyson fan. I think even when going through, so I watched Mike Tyson over and over and over again. Just to know that one-on-one fight, you know what I'm saying, come out on top. Just what you have to do is just to fight, to continue to fight and win in life. So that's kind of that's what Mike Tyson means to me. Just give you guys a personal perspective and why I chose to do this commentary on Mike Tyson and this video. No shade toward Jake Paul at all. I think that these kids are very smart. I think they found a way to make it happen for themselves, and you can't do nothing but respect that. For Jake Paul to break Mike Tyson out of retirement, it tells you about his mentality, his will, and just his ability to get things done. I think it's it's win on one side, but it's lose on the other side. But also, I think it's all entertainment within the same breath. So that's really where I'm at. So I guess you can't be too serious about it, even though you got your favorites, but you can't be like too serious about it. That's kind of where I'm going with that.
He dreams a lot.
A lot of
Yeah,
dreaming.
I
he
knew
does
it,
a
they
lot
all
of
come
dreaming.
true.
This is not going to come true, young man.
Hey, man, I respect your opinion, but it's just my time. The universe know it, the gods know it, I know it, and you're gonna know it. Plain and simple.
Okay, for next week, we'll see.
We will. That's the beauty of boxing, is the truth comes out, and by golly, do I love the truth.
Are you concerned if Mike hits you flush on the chin, this shit could be fucked up?
Yeah. Yes. Indeed. I have to be alert. This is a scary, scary man. He's a killer, and has all the power still clearly in all the videos, all the sparring that he's showing, dropping his sparring partners. My mom is messaging. She can't even watch Tyson punch.
Right.
She won't watch it because it scares her, and he has one of the deadliest uppercuts of all time. So of course I have to be ready and know that he's gonna have some moments in there, and I'm gonna have to persevere.
Now, Mike
He has a moment.
called you a manufactured killer. How you respond to that?
I would say the deadliest weapon in the world is manufactured. That's a nuke.
I like that. I like that. I like that, man.
And I think it's scarier to be a peaceful man, waving Disney Channel wands around, and then to choose to kill.
Now, Mike, look, you criticize Jake's skills. What does that say about you if you lose?
Well, I'm not going to lose. So I can't even fathom losing. I can't even imagine it. He's not going to win. I think he thinks this is going to be a very easy night. It's not going to be an easy night.
I don't think that. I think it's going to be a war of ages. The fans are the ones who win out of this, but
Right, I agree.
I know you, I know your
Fans are gonna
soul
win,
on a
the
deeper
fans.
level, and I know myself, and I know you're not going to fucking quit, and neither am I. You could rip my head off, I can go down to the canvas, you can fuck me up, I could be bleeding from everywhere, and I'm not going to stop. And I know that's the same for you. That's the beauty of this, is I don't think it's going to be easy. I know it's going to be hard.
You had a great career, but in many ways, this is the biggest event that you ever been a part of. What does this say about this night and this matchup?
First of all, no one else can do this but me,
That's true.
I believe. And
That's very
like you
true.
said, this is the greatest boxing match in the history of boxing, and it's because I'm a part of it.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, man. And this is the do-si-do in Texas, the biggest fight. And I do think a dance requires two people, but that's the magic in this, is that we're, this yin and yang that is creating this massive fucking disruption and storm and massive fight. So, 2024, November 15th, the gods and the universe aligned us to do something magical. And it takes the both of us. But he's had a longer, illustrious career, and I believe by the end of my career, I will reign as the GOAT of this sport.
Now, a lot of people are saying that the Taylor-Serrano fight should be the main event. Part one was a fucking amazing battle. What do you have to say to that?
It is this is, there's two main events. How do you choose which one to put before each other? They're massive. I'm more excited to watch that than I am excited to take his punches. But yeah, man. I mean, it's massive, and I'm just so excited to see the rematch and for Amanda Serrano to prove all of her doubters wrong.
So who do you think won?
Close.
It was close.
Close. Razor close.
Well, in your opinion, who do you think won?
I'll keep that opinion to myself.
Okay.
My opinion won't mean nothing on November 15th.
And when Amanda Serrano wins, Katie Taylor, I think we do the trilogy at Croke Park. I'll get Donald Trump to come in. He loves doing big fights since Eddie Hearn hasn't been able to get anything done over there. He's too busy trying to be in Katie Taylor's corner for the fight. Can you believe that? I mean, the clout chasing on this guy is fucking insane, but Katie will make the trilogy happen in Croke Park, and it's going to be, something they could settle the score. I believe man is gonna win. It'll be 1-1, then they can do the third and settle it all.
So you're already doing the trilogy before we get the sequel.
Yep.
Okay, say no more.
I'm like Star Wars, baby.
I ain't mad at you. Why does Mike Tyson win this fight?
Because I'm Mike Tyson.
Why does Jake Paul win this fight?
Because I'm Jake Paul. No. Man, this is just, it's my time. That, you know, the gods have showed this to me. I'm gonna be faster, stronger, and more elusive. He's not gonna know where I'm coming from, and I'm
great imagination.
I'm truly,
Great
I'm
imagination.
truly gonna show the world that I outboxed Mike Tyson, and that's fucking wild to say. Oh yes, I got you a gift.
Thank you very much.
I got you a gift, Mike.
You want a pigeon?
This is a pigeon from Southeast Asia. Very expensive, but I wanted you to have this.
Thank you, Jake.
How
Doesn't
do you
look.
feel about that?
Huh?
You like Mike's love pigeon. What do you feel
Yeah, I
about that?
do. It looks like a low budget pedigree. But
We paid thousands of dollars
This
for
is an
that.
expensive pigeon. I seen a video of, and I'm not sure if you've seen it, Mike. Did you see his Instagram today?
About what?
Maybe it's good that you didn't see it yet. He asked you guys face to face, and he's kissing you in the mouth in several pictures on Instagram. It's actually on his page, and it's kind of went viral today of him just stepping to you, kissing you in the mouth several times. Does stuff like that aggravate you?
I have that effect on people. You know, I have that effect on people.
Okay.
I've just never seen someone handle a pigeon.
You got pigeon flies in your family, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Is it a low budget pigeon? Or
Well, he had no one loves him. He has no band or anything, so he doesn't belong to nobody.
Okay.
boy, he belongs to you now.
I'll feed him to my falcon.
Oh,
So that's food for your falcon?
Yeah.
This is getting interesting. What do you have to say about this fight coming up this Friday? And any words for Jake?
I'm just ready. I'm just ready. Let's go.
Jake?
let's go. The do-si-do.
You ready to go?
Excited, man. And it's going to be a beautiful night. Amazing fights on the undercard. Amazing production. The amount of people showing up for this. The biggest stadium, the biggest platform, the biggest fighters. Doesn't get much better than this.
This is going to be an amazing spectacle this Friday on Netflix, and there's limited seats available on SeatGeek. Good luck, gentlemen.
Are you really going to feed him to your falcon?
Yeah, but I can't take him with me. There's no way I can take him.
It's fucked up, Mike.
What?
You don't feed the nigga to your falcon.
I would never do that, man. I'm just talking.
Nah, thank you. Good job, man. Yo, thank you for the opportunity, Mike.
But this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see. It's gonna be entertaining. So I can't wait to see it. So
Well,
Pleasure meeting you, bro.
nice to meet you. You can come with me, buddy.
2000.
all right, guys. I went ahead and pulled a few more clips together, just for entertainment purposes. Of course, we're just gonna look at Jake Paul and his antics, and him training and Tyson training as well too, and just a few more clips, and we'll just talk about it a little bit. The fight's coming up this Friday, which I'm excited to see, and go from there. Let's just see what Jake Paul is up to.
Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Oh my God.
The baddest man on the planet, Mike Tyson.
Hardest hitting puncher that I ever saw.
Mike Tyson still has speed, and he definitely.
But this is actually straight from Jake Paul's YouTube channel, and I think he's basically just promoting the fight. But if it gets too gimmicky and too commercial type, we'll stop it and move on to the next clip.
has some power.
Jake Paul is going to lose.
I think he might be making a mistake.
The worst decision of his career.
Mike Tyson's always Mike Tyson. Like you said, people have a plan until they get punched in the face.
But when did this whole thing start?
The thing that initially kicked this fight off was me taking ayahuasca about 2.5 years ago and seeing a vision of me and Mike Tyson fighting. It was certainly gonna happen. Like, I could feel it in my bones. I could see the TVs. I saw the next day how many millions of kids went to boxing gyms, and I saw that the next Mike Tyson was birthed out of this event. And 2023, when Most Valuable Promotions, Nikisa and I, start conversations with Netflix, and they wanted to do their first ever fight, the goal was to get a massive opponent. And eventually, it made sense.
Okay, let's.
Jake's
That's why I like watching this stuff. Now we know they needed somebody huge with a big name, a huge name, to get his MVP promotion company onto Netflix. So they did negotiations. So this kid is smart, mad smart, and you can't do nothing but respect it. So for me, that goes from fighting to just watching how the production show entertainment goes for this particular event. And I have to look at Jake Paul, whoever he fights, that way from this point forward. Even, I mean, I still respect him. He's still out there having to grind, having to train, and all that stuff as well too. So if he wins, whatever bout, whoever he fights is a plus. But this kid, to me, in the arena of promotions and making money, making a living, is winning. I mean, already winning. And I'm just again, I'm glad Mike Tyson's a part of it. It's a huge check for Tyson. I'm very sure. I'm not sure how much. A huge check, and then he'll still be able to take care of his family and live the life he's been living because he is so beloved right now. And I'm a huge Tyson fan, so I want to say kudos to both guys. Straight up. I really don't. I mean, it's basically what it is. You have to sit back and enjoy the entertainment because it's basically what it is, and we know that. Netflix would not be involved if it wasn't something that's going to bring a big draw or a big show. Let's continue to look forward, guys.
Camp has been going absolutely amazing. I went at least 2 to 3 weeks of aerobic type training to be transitioned into really hyper focused on the anaerobic lactic side, meaning that fast, explosive, working on those energy systems, making them really strong. We went even longer in the baseline phase of things. We went 4 weeks of baseline straight first.
Him fighting the 2-minute round, what I had to do was start him off with 3-minute rounds first, you know, just get him in that shape, and that's the longevity part of it.
I'm like doing a squat. Like hold him up. It can't go like this.
As you see, you will see a lot of promotion type stuff like Celsius, W. I'm not sure what W is. I think it's like a body spray or something like that, and some other things as well too. I think his brother had Prime, but I'm not sure if he's drinking Prime. But I think his is more Celsius.
Then I switched everything to 2-minute rounds, 30-second rest. And now he sees how fast everything goes. He's bigger, but he still moves like he is 168 pounds. That's a heavyweight's nightmare.
He'll be carrying a lot more weight than he normally does.
So that's the thing with Usyk. Usyk is a heavyweight, but he still moves like is it cruiserweight? But not quite like a heavyweight, but he still got the speed and the boxing ability. Mad flexible, you know what I'm saying? That's basically the route that Jake Paul is doing right now. So he's a bit heavier, but he still got the speed and agility.
But just getting comfortable with it, and also we brought in a lot of big guys to hit on Jake to give him that heavyweight aspect.
But did y'all let him get hit though?
Get out the wagon, what is you saying? Cause I am not playing it. But this isn't back in the day again.
It's been good.
Nice.
Mikey. Better watch out, buddy. Don't charge at me, buddy. I got dynamite.
He's dominated from day one with heavyweights, and I don't mean just random heavyweights. I mean heavyweights that are ranked in the top 25, if not top 15 in the world, and he's dominating them.
Just putting a game plan together, putting the speed to it. His IQ is just growing rapidly. So just making everything sync together is what we've been working on.
God damn.
I'm gonna make history on the biggest streaming platform, Netflix, in front of the whole world. Everyone's doubting me. Everyone's saying Mike looks like a beast, and he does, but I'm fueled by Celsius. I'm fueled by heart. Cheers to that.
Well, drink that Celsius.
Drink Celsius. I'm about to fuck this boy up.
It has whatever chemicals in it.
Mike Tyson
is an icon. If you're ever part of boxing, you want to be part of some of the largest fights in history. For me, at that time, it was Mike Tyson. He was coming up. And I was like, okay, I will either like to be with Mike or across the ring from Mike. Yeah, I'm across the ring. And I think I like that more.
Mike Tyson's the best heavyweight of all time. I don't think anybody fucks with him.
Tyson is going to bring Mike Tyson. And that's something I've been seeing since I was watching Mike Tyson when I was maybe about 15 years old.
This way, for true boxing fans, for true boxing fans, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this. We don't give a shit about this fight. To be very honest with you, the best fight would have been when Mike Tyson was 27, the same age as Jake Paul. This fight, we know it's about bullshit and it's about money. We know it. I give kudos to, again, the money aspect and the entertainment aspect of it, but as far as like actual legacy type shit, like Tyson didn't give a fuck about it. So excuse me, I guess I should stop cursing. I'm gonna try. Y'all pray for me. But we talking about boxing, man. This is, come on. If you're a true boxing fan, we don't care about this fight. We don't care about it. Of course, we want to see it. We're gonna watch it, but we don't give a fuck about it. It has no relevance in boxing history. Period. Point blank. It really doesn't. Kudos to Jake Paul for getting his shake because he looks wonderful. He looks great. Kudos to him putting this shit together. And kudos to Mike Tyson stepping up, looking wonderful as well too, looking great, and taking on the challenge. But the biggest winner in all this is the fans and Netflix. Let's finish it up, guys.
It's different. It's the same Tyson.
Mike is still Mike.
He definitely scares me because I know the mental places he's gone to. I know he's a killer. I know how determined he is.
When you're dealing with a guy like Mike, Mike's gonna bring it from the bell. He is not going to wait. He's gonna charge Jake with everything that he has.
I think this is a very dangerous fight for Paul.
I know how much this fight means to him. He sees this as the cherry on top of his career.
On my fight with Roy Jones, I allowed him to fight on the card, and I decided I started him, and I'm going to finish him.
And that he could end in the dopest way possible by taking out the most famous boxer of current times that's disrupting the whole sport.
Can you?
Sorry, guys. We, as boxing fans, do not care about this fight. It's kind of hard for me to even watch this and take it serious. Even though I already spoke about it being entertainment, we had to look at it from those lenses. But it's hard as a true boxing fan and a true Tyson fan to look at this and stomach it because we know it's a bunch of crap. I guess I should stopping the thing, huh? Let it play through. All right, I'll stop it. Now I'll play this shit.
Take the punches. It's one thing to hit someone. It's another thing for another man to hit you and have real power and hurt you. Can you deal with that for 8 rounds? That's the difference. Can you endure it? And we're gonna find out.
This fight means everything in the world to me and more. It's the moment to show the world who I truly am because there's.
I said I was gonna stopping this. I can't get through it. I'm gonna try more. I'm sorry. I just can't get through it. Jake, I think you're a good promoter. I think you're good at entertainment. But there is no winner in this fudging fight because for yourself, because if you win, you beat a 58-year-old past his prime. If you lose, a 58-year-old beat you and he was past his prime. So it's like it's no win. So it's all, you gotta look at it as all entertainment. For Tyson has nothing to lose. Tyson has everything to gain, to be very honest with you. I guarantee you that he have another movie deal, his bank account be mad fat, and his respect level is gonna go to another level because he was brave enough to step into the ring again and take on a youngster to teach him the ropes.
There's been all these misunderstandings, misconceptions.
Jake definitely gets a lot of hate for whatever reason they feel like they need to hate him on. In my opinion, I think most of the hate comes from a place of jealousy. But I can also understand the fact that there's some reflection on yourself, because you see a guy who didn't come from this sport but give more to the sport than 99% of the people that are in the sport.
Don't always look at the hate as a bad thing. It's something that people are supposed to do. What if we didn't have that? What if everybody liked everything that Jake did? Maybe this shit wouldn't be as fun as it is, proving people wrong time and time again. It might be boring. Maybe we wouldn't be doing this.
He has a very good point. I like his point. What he's saying is basically it all has to happen. It all makes sense. It's all relevant. The good and the bad. The stuff you like, the stuff you don't like. Everything is relevant, you know. So him disrupting boxing, this, that, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I think that's cool. I think it's very good entertainment, and people would show up for it, which is the best. But, you know, of course, you have your enthusiasts, the professionals that definitely are on another level when it comes to the sport of boxing. So when Jake finally crosses over to, like, fight actual boxers, like consecutive boxers, instead of just going, you know, cherry picking from the MMA and the UFC, I think his respect level would go through the roof. I think he'd probably explode. So, but we'll see. No, we can only see what he's gonna do. But he's 27 years old, so he's not gonna have long to continue to learn. He has come a long way within the last 4 years. So, but he's still at 27. You gotta, step it up a bit more instead of, fighting these older fighters or these non-actual boxers.
Jake has went from a young man doing some crazy shit on camera to being really a lifestyle, a brand, starting businesses, helping boxers, helping female boxers, bringing more eyes to the sport, more money to the sport, changing the game. What is it not to like?
So that being said, you got a guy who's always giving, a guy who's always bringing more love and more attention. Yeah, I can understand why they would hate, because it makes you have to reflect on yourself and say what you're not doing. I understand that. And as long as Jake continues to be Jake and keeps giving and keeps growing and keeps building, he'll always get that.
You gotta fight down though. Right now, work. 10 seconds now. That's it, work. He don't get no break. He trying to hit you. It's the other way around. Let him have it. Short, fast, quick. Hold up.
It's hard to be passionate about what you do if you're not passionate about the person that's in front of you. When you're able to rub elbows with people who are as passionate as you are, you can never replace that with anything else in life. And there's no feeling like that. So when we step in there, yeah, we have somewhat of a Superman syndrome, where we feel like we can't be beat. Why? Because everybody in our team feel like we can't be the beat.
This is your life. Make it sharp, baby. Yeah. Nobody gets to take this away from you.
Just remind you guys again, this is Jake's video from his YouTube channel. So if it's pro Jake Paul, as you said, these last few clips or so, it's because his team put this out. So, and we're gonna get to Tyson next.
You work too damn hard to be here.
We feel like we're the best at what we do, and no one can stop us, no matter what you do.
Hit that line and come on back with it. Hit that line and work. Finish that. That's what I'm talking about. All the way through.
Go, champ. Come on.
That's it. Hold on to that. He don't get no break. 3, 2, 1. Now! There you go.
The question is, are you ready? That's the question. Because we will be. I promise you that.
The face of boxing.
Praise the face of boxing.
Fans have been searching for the next big thing. Someone to fill the massive shoes of legends like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson.
How do we truly determine the face of boxing?
Here we are. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
The face of boxing needs to be larger than the sport.
You talk about Netflix having the largest sporting event in history. You do not want to miss this.
All right. So we're gonna go into the promotion on this stuff, which is understandable. I'm just looking at how much video I have left. So what do you guys think? Please feel free to comment. But while you comment, like the video and join the family, subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. And put on all post notifications, which is ding that bell. And I love it for you guys to join the family. Let it be your uncle or your cousin or your brother. But yeah, it's hard to, like I said, it's hard to look at this thing without especially if you're a big boxer fan. So but you gotta look at it as entertainment, man. But let's get on. I think what they're gonna do is finish out this little promo, and we're gonna move on to Tyson's part of it.
Of the largest symbols in boxing history competing against each other.
The face of boxing transcended the sport of face of boxing, a cultural icon.
It needs to draw in new fans. It needs to disrupt what was a dying sport.
This will be the biggest combat sports shows, spectacles ever.
You know, they say that it's bigger than a Super Bowl. I believe that the whole world will be tuning in. It's gonna be one night to remember.
It needs to knock people the fuck out. That's what people want. It needs to be entertaining. It needs to be raw.
He's got a lot more to lose than Tyson.
Mike Tyson still looks scary, bro. Mike Tyson. I wouldn't want to fight Mike Tyson. He is going to destroy him, and it is not even going to be close.
I'm going back to Dallas. I fought there. I remember, that was fucking insane. That whole walk to the arena was so long because that place is so huge.
The face of boxing.
If I had to say who is the face of boxing now, I think the face of boxing
has to transcend boxing.
Jake Paul is the face of boxing.
No, he's not. Javante Davis is.
Coming to get it and pushing the limits. You better pray we ain't come to play. Went on a mission, you tunnel your vision. Now I can't hear what a hater say. Didn't believe they did.
Let's speed this up a little bit. Let's get on to Tyson's part of it, because I'm tired of hearing all this crap. Blah 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 blah. I think this is it.
This is only gonna be a once in a lifetime opportunity.
All right, you don't hear nothing else. Let's see what Tyson got going. On every side, where's my boy? There he is. I think, is that it? No, hold on. Sorry, guys. I thought Tyson's was more. Maybe not.
You don't want to miss this because this is only going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity.
All right. Just some clips here, guys. Just some clips.
Mike Tyson has put out his final preparations for his fight against Jake Paul. With the fight nearing, the preparations and training are finalizing for this fight. Mike Tyson posted an end of camp picture saying ripped and ready, as we see him doing some final training on the pads ahead of this fight.
Yes. Whoa. Yes.
So Mike's still looking explosive as he posted Natural Born Killer, sharing another video of his camp. So the work is now done in the gym, and it's time for them to meet in the ring this week, November 15th. It goes down live on Netflix. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's final training footage before his fight against Mike Tyson has been released. With the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight just being days away now, both guys have finished camp. With Jake Paul's,
I think for the most part, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna stop it right there, cause I feel like that it's all entertainment. try not to get too invested with it. You know what I'm saying? Because just be your boxing fan, man. It is what it is. I do want to see it though. It's gonna be interesting, and I really don't think there's no losers when it comes to everything outside the ring. Now, as far as reputation for Jake, I say in that way, his reputation will continue to be all right. I fought older fighters. I fought fighters that are not really in their prime. I haven't fought anybody that was actually a true boxer, except for Tommy Fury. Um, that's of the same age, same weight class, and but I do believe he's getting better. I do. Think he's strong. Think he's fast. But beating Tyson, if he does that, or if they allow it to happen, because who knows, this could be predictable programming. There is already a predicted winner already. Who knows? This is a big, huge network, and I don't think they leave anything for chance. To be very honest with you, but just let it. Let's see. See this Friday. See what goes on, and guess we're gonna go from there. So let me go ahead and just end this thing, and
He's looking sharp in the gym, but will it translate in the ring against Iron Mike Tyson, his biggest fight yet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Does he have what it takes?
yeah, guys. Peace out, man.